Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra Ferrari of Real Estate Investing. I am really excited that you're here with me, and I am so glad that I've decided to share with you a few pointers that I have learned as I began my real estate investment journey. I know everyone's telling me it's not easy. Starting to invest in real estate investment can be overwhelming. I'm going to tell you, that's the truth. I'm not going to deny that. That's the pure and honest truth. However, I'm going to tell you three of the steps that helped me to get through with it. The three most important things that I've learned when I was starting in real estate are: number one, it's networking. I cannot describe to you how valuable networking is. So you've decided to get involved in real estate. You do not know what the first step to do is. So what do? We starting to network. How did we even begin to networking? We went online. We starting to find out any and all real estate investment events that were going on around our neighborhood, our area, that is. There were free events and there were some that were paid that you needed to pay to attend them. So my sister and I, who's my business partner, we decided to start looking at the free ones. This is how we started going around the town attending free real estate investment. And in so doing, we're able to networking. At the same time, we also starting to our interest starting to shape. We knew, remember what I said, you needed to have a plan before you even become involved? Because I knew, and my sister knew, we both knew that our desire, we needed an extra source of income. She had lost her job and we needed another source of revenue. And one way to do that, we do believe it's through real estate. But saying it's through real estate, we had to start doing something. But where do we start? Networking. We starting attending free events around the city, and we starting to meet people, like-minded people that had desires, that had the same interests like we do. That was in the same, almost the same situation. Not as bad as we were, because I thought we were in a very difficult situation. If you had two incomes and all of a sudden you have one, it's not easy because you were surviving on two. Now all of a sudden you have one, you're no longer surviving. Let me tell you, you're living day to day paycheck. You're scared and you don't know what to do. So the first step, I would say, start going to those free events. And that's what we did. We went to our local RIA as well. And this is where we met a few folks that had already started to invest in real estate. So we asked them questions and we mangled during the meetings when it was time, it was allowed to speak to one another. I introduced myself. I obtained their information so I could do a follow-up. And this is how we met a RIA member at that local RIA. And he told us he was investing. He was not just saying or talking. He was a real estate investor. He had properties. So that really piqued my interest. That's what I did. The same way I'm talking to you that I've done this, he had done it. So this is why my sister and I, we decided we're going to listen to him. We took him out to lunch. He decided to take us on a tour because he was going to visit one of his properties. We had, what was interesting is that we had vacation coming up, and I said, I'm going to use my vacation time and I'll go meet you where your property is, and one of your properties that he had was located, and we went there. He had a tour, and during that process, I'm going to tell you, we met with his real estate agent. Through that, we were able to foster a relationship with that agent who, in turn, started sending us properties that met our criteria. Remember, we knew what we wanted, which was extra source of income, and we knew what we were looking for. We're looking like for a family or two that was going to provide us with money. So I didn't have this gentleman just send me, that agent just send me anything. He was sending me what I requested from him. And I was studying, I was learning, I was doing the numbers to see if they match so that I could purchase something. So through networking, I was able to meet one real estate person, investor that was actively investing, not just someone who speak or, oh, this is what you do, or I've read. No, that's not enough. I wanted someone who's actually hands-on and taking action. And that's what he was doing. So definitely went with this person to to the area where his property was. We saw what it was. He introduced us, as I said, to his real estate agent, who in turn introduced us to his mortgage broker. I was like, wow, this is great. Do you also have an attorney? And yes, they did. They had the whole team, because you are going to hear another term when you start investing is having your team. If you choose an area, let's say you want to invest in New Jersey, you're going to want to know, you want someone who's a real estate agent who knows the market. You probably want a real estate mortgage broker who will be able to help you with financing, right? You also probably going to need a lawyer. So at times they have everything together. Ask the questions. If you don't have someone, ask them. And they probably do. And if they see that you're really serious, they will help you. Because sometimes people are just, I'm testing the waters. It's not enough. You made this decision. You're watching this video. I am here to answer your questions because I've done this. I didn't have any knowledge prior. I've learned. Yes, this is how I started, by networking. So this is how, through them, we were able to get our first property, which was not a single family. It was actually a duplex. It was through this networking, fostering relationship with a real estate agent, mortgage broker, and they were able to assist me to even get the help of a lawyer, because they saw that I was serious, that I wanted to purchase a property, and they were working with me. So networking to me is the number one. I know you may say, what about money? We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this. Don't worry. Maybe not in this video, in another video. But if you like what you hear, you can actually take takeaways from this. Please like the video, subscribe, and share it, because you might know someone else that's thinking just like you and may need help. And I'm here to help because I've done it. I went through it. And the second key I would say you need when you're getting involved in real estate, that I've gone through, that was very helpful, is education. What do I mean by education? Education is, you need to learn about real estate. You can say, but there's so much to learn. It's true. I needed to have extra source of income. The one real estate strategy that would provide me with that was buy and hold. Buy and hold is buying a piece of property, rent it, and have a property management run it for you, because I wasn't going to buy in my backyard, because my backyard where I reside is too expensive. The price point is too high. I can afford, at that time, I could afford somewhere else. That's where I went. So that's it. I knew I needed to purchase a property, rent it, and have some money coming in on a monthly basis. That was the whole goal. At least I thought at this point that was the only thing you can do, but that's what I was reading about. I educated myself. I took a few courses with a few gurus out there. I admit it. I paid very expensively, but you don't have to do that. Because when I started in real estate, my sister and I, as I said, started this venture. We didn't know much. So we decided to learn. In 2008, I'm going to tell you, we did have a computer, of course, but not so much information was already ready and available online. We had to go to the library. We took out books. I know it may sound foreign, the word library or books. We read. We read magazines, we read books about real estate investing. And also, remember I told you we were networking by attending various events at the local area. There were a lot of subjects that were being presented to us as members, because there were guest speakers that would come and join our meeting, which was awesome because it was a great opportunity for me to learn, and I seized that. There was no question. I was going to learn, and I needed to learn. So I opened my ears, opened my eyes, and asked questions as well. So that's what I did. I educated myself. I took a few courses, attending free seminars. And when I didn't know something, I did not hesitate to ask questions. So please, Networking is the first one. The second one is education. And the third one, you've heard it over and over. Now that you've educated yourself, you've networking, you have the right people around you, there's one thing to do is to take action. You can't do all this and not take action. I would say even if you need to go see the property that's you interesting in the property, you want to go see it. Why not? That's action. You're learning. You may ask question. Why is the roof like this? Oh, wait a minute. That door doesn't look secure. You may ask questions because those are relevant. If it's a duplex, like when we bought it, so you're telling me there's a tenant only at the bottom. There's no one up there. So I have to get a tenant in. You're already learning what you're going to get involved into. So this is a great opportunity for you to go around on tours, just like this RIA member had done with us. We saw properties, we asked questions. Some of them were of interest to us the first time we went there. And the price points weren't that high. And we knew we could afford it, my sister and I, because I know funding is another issue. That's going to be another topic because funding is very important. So I can't just talk about it and minimize the importance of it. But I wanted to take a moment and speak about those 3 steps that I had to go through in order to start my real estate investment. If you like what you hear, like I said before, you please like the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And ask me any question. Just put them down below. I will answer them to the best of my ability. I will share with you what I went through because this is something I'm still doing. I'm investing. I still have a single family in the Midwest, which I love. I have a great tenant that always pays. So I just love this family that lives in that apartment. They pay on time. They have any issues, we deal with it. Any problem, we deal with it right away. So please, if you have any question, ask me, but network, educate yourself, and take action. I am here for you. Any questions, please feel free to ask me because I would love to see you on the other side because this is 2024. Take a leap of faith. Take action. You can do it. I believe in you and I know you believe in yourself. You just got to get that little strength to get up and just do it. Okay, so I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.